Hey people, it's thought for the day. Most of you know recently bought a new vehicle, new four-wheel drive, Mitsubishi Pajero Sport. Now, I've been part of a Facebook group that is Pajero Sport Owners Group, and doing some research. Now, I got a bit overwhelmed by people with all the faults. Yes, I know in the last few years, most vehicles have faults. Some of them are pretty bad, some of them are pretty good. We did the same when we bought the ASX back in 2016. People said, oh yeah, there's a problem with this, a problem with that, major problems with that, expensive. We got to over 200,000 Ks out of the ASX before we traded it recently. And yes, we had a couple of smaller minor issues with parts of the problems that people were complaining about, but we didn't have anywhere near the big ones they were complaining about. Made you nervous. The same thing with the Pajero Sport. With all these problems with DPF and all sorts of different things. Almost didn't go and buy one. But the problem was all the other vehicles, all the other brands and types that I was looking at had problems as well. Some of them were worse, some weren't. So it was a bit hard. So when you're if you're in the position where you're looking for a new vehicle, whether it be new or second hand, yes, do your research, but don't let it overrule you. Don't let it get to you. That's where I did. It got to the point where I was stressing over it. I still am a little bit because of the fact that I read so many problems. Talk to people that know. Get advice. Now, the funny thing is, there's as many people saying, oh, these are the problems, and don't get one, as there are saying, the problems are just very, very isolated, don't worry about it, don't listen to that. You know, things like catch cans, oil catch cans. Now, I'm not going to go into detail about them, but there's as many people saying don't get one as there are saying do get one. And so I decided to have a chat to somebody who's been dealing with those sorts of things, diesel vehicles and emissions and stuff like that for many years, and got advice from them, and it gave me 100% clarity on what I need to do. Same thing with some of the other things, people saying, oh, this will void your warranty. And many people saying it won't void your warranty because it's not going to affect your warranty. So just do your research, but just be mindful that there's probably going to, if every person you find that's got something against something, you'll find somebody that's got something for it. So just be mindful of that. Go in with your eyes open. Be aware. Don't be completely oblivious to what might happen, but don't expect it. And enjoy the new car. Hey, I am. I've got 500 Ks on it. It's 3 weeks old. So, and there's going to be lots more trips. Anyway, my thought for today. Have a good one.